Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing this evening? Folks, it's Tuesday night. What's Tuesday nights known for? Tacos. Now, this is all my own little invention. So, I can't do it wrong because it's mine. And I want you all to take that same attitude. Do what you do. We're going to have fish tacos. And I guarantee you, you've never seen fish tacos done quite like this. But this is the way we do them. I'm going to mix up a quick little fish taco sauce. And the only reason I call it that is because it's a sauce that we put on our fish tacos. It shouldn't be probably named that by any other name because it's certainly my own little recipe here. So into this bowl, I am going to add a cup of mayonnaise. And no, I'm not getting the measuring cups out because it's Tuesday. And Tuesday is fish taco night because it makes it easier. If this was some, baking project, then I would worry about measuring. But take my word for it. If you'll use a cup of mayonnaise, you'll be all right. This is Hellman's. We've not got to the big store. I know. COVID. This is just some brown spicy mustard, and I'm literally going to use about a quarter size dab. And that's all. Just to give it that little bit of mustard, something. When you taste it, you're like, that's got mustard in it. But you can't see it. Then I'm going to add about a half a cup, approximately. You can watch what I do here. I got to stir this up because it's got that, sour cream, that liquid there. And I'm going to add approximately a half a cup or 2 good-sized dollops of sour cream. Just like that. Okay, are you with me so far? We have a cup of mayonnaise, a dollop of brown spicy mustard, and a half a cup of sour cream, if you're taking notes. To this, I'm going to use a dash. Mama, that's official measurement.
A dash.
I'm going to use a dash of chili powder. This is just McCormick's dark chili powder. And I'm going to use literally what I said. A dash. Whatever yours produces will be fine. A dash and a dash will work. To that, I'm going to add a shaker of Frank's Red Hot sauce. Now, Mama don't like hot. We're not going to burn her up. But this is good flavor. And it's as a product review, I recommend Frank's Hot Sauce. Love it. It's good for wings. And you can watch it right here. You all monitor me. 1, 2, 3. 3 whatever's of Frank's Hot Sauce. Then, I told you it's going to depart from anything you know as a fish taco sauce. So far, we're in the right ballpark with what everybody else does. So far. So we had peas left over. Yes, we did. And I'm going to put a little bit of those in there. Mama didn't eat these for lunch. I told you she wouldn't. So these are just some peas. Stay with me. Don't give up. This is just some peas. And right now I have added 3 regular serving spoons of peas. Mama, there's still enough for your lunch here. She says, thank you. She really won't eat them. Because she hardly ever eats lunch. And I'll say, Mama, you've got to eat lunch. I ate a late breakfast. Mama, what'd you have for breakfast? Well, I had a granola bar or something. Mama tries to watch her weight. And this is some corn we had left, but I would have opened up a can of corn if we didn't have any left for this. I probably would not have opened up a can of peas, just to be honest with you. I probably would have but we had them. And they were in the refrigerator, and They're good. I've used stuff like this before. I did use green beans one time in it and didn't care for that. But I'm going to use the same amount of corn as I did peas. Somebody's going to ask, are you making pea salad? No, this ain't pea salad. This is going to go on our tacos tonight. Our fish tacos. And it's an opportunity to use up some stuff you probably already have in the refrigerator. But it's also an opportunity to have some good vegetables. And I'm going to add this. There's nothing on that spoon. It was just the liquid from that. I'm going to add 3 of these spoonfuls of tomatoes. These are just diced tomatoes. I could sacrifice some garden tomatoes, but I'm not going to, because if I eat those, when I eat those tomatoes that are over there that we have left, I want to taste every morsel of homegrown goodness. Now I'll put these in a bowl, and if I was going to use them today, I wouldn't refrigerate them, but if I keep them overnight, I would refrigerate them. And I'll eat them for breakfast. I love them with toast and eggs. These black beans have been rinsed and drained in this can, and I'm going to put 3 of those. And these are what I call serving spoons. So whatever you want to do. And this is not an exact science. You could put a teaspoon of each one of these in there if you wanted to, as long as you make it kind of balanced. So that's 3 of those. I still have plenty of those left for another occasion. All right. Now, let me review. Is everything in the pot? I do believe it is. So let's stir it up. Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I want some of that.
Mama, you know you would. Why would you not want that goodness?
According to how your dash comes out.
Don't you just love her? Get your spoon, Mama, and taste this so you can tell me what it needs.
Oh, wow. You taste it. If it's hot as fire, I don't want it.
Mama, it ain't going to be hot as far.
You never know.
It's got good, cool sour cream in it. Mama, it needs some more spice.
Watch my eyes cross.
No, there's none. There's no spice. In fact, I'm not even going to let you taste of it yet.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to put a little black pepper and a little salt.
Ooh.
Mama, you've never heard of salt?
You sprinkle quite a bit.
No, that's a sprinkle. I didn't get it out of the open container. Now, I think it could use some more vegetables, more black beans and stuff, but we're going to leave this just like this for now, okay? But I can't taste this, so I'm going to put another dash of chili powder. Because it needs a little bit. So now y'all seen what I changed. There it is. Now, Mama, I'm going to go in again before I let you go in.
Oh, you're so sweet and kind. Still needs something, you're going to say.
For me alone, it would, but not since you're eating.
I don't know what I ain't.
Well, it's clean. Yours is clean.
Yeah. We's taught never use a spoonful.
I know. I did the same thing. I'll even take a clean spoon and I'll dip it on it. Because Mama, don't run off. Come back here and let them see you. They're going to ask, what
kind of face I made.
Mm-hmm.
Here it goes. It's pretty good. It ain't too hot.
It ain't hot at all.
Mm-mm.
So tell them the truth, Mama. It ain't hot at all.
No.
And even with a little bit of that. Now, I'm going to put a little more Frank's hot sauce on mine when I make the taco. But it's mild and it's good. Mm. Would you change anything?
No, it's good.
Anything you want to add, Mama?
No.
Now, you can put cumin in it if you want to. Cumin's one of those spices to me that goes a long way.
I ain't a big fan of
And I don't want a lot of it in there, and Mama don't want any of it in there. All right. So that's done. That part's done. You can omit those peas if you don't want to. I've seen some of y'all looking funny when I put peas in there, but they were just in the refrigerator. And it's just a vegetable that you can add to it. Now, another thing, a lot of people use... Let me get a little coffee. A lot of people use coleslaw mix, and we're one of those people. We use the coleslaw mix, and we make tacos. Today we're going to mix it up a little bit, and we're using garden salad, and we're going to use that like you would lettuce on a taco with the purple cabbage and the carrots in there. So sometimes the cabbage is a little strong, and sometimes if you're going to be eating it late at night, you don't want all that cabbagey. So that garden mix works well for this quick, easy supper tonight. I'm going to be honest with y'all. These avocados have been in the refrigerator a lot longer than they should have. But they've been in a Fridge Smart, tucked away, kept nice and secure. And I'm really pushing my luck by even cutting these in front of everybody. Because, Mama, have they been in there 6 weeks?
I guess, or somewhere close to that. I'm not for sure.
Yeah.
It's
Do y'all remember our trip to Aldi's when I told you all that? I don't even remember it. It's been so long. It's a long time. They have been in there, and I picked them out, and I thought they still feel firm. If you're testing at the store, I like to take the stem, mash on it. If it has a little spring, I figure it's a good avocado. These both have that, even after this long. I told Mama, I said, we could have avocados. I'm sure those that I've got in there are gone. But let's see. So this will be a Fridge Smart testimonial and an avocado testimonial, and they may both be bad. And I'm just cutting right in here in front of y'all for the first time. I've not checked one. I thought you'll find out when I do. You're sure just family. So here we go together.
They might not want to be family.
They might. Well,
when you killed into bad food.
This could be bad. I mean, I'm just telling you, if it is, we'll throw it away. No big deal.
You just won't have it.
We just won't have avocado. Well, it's a little brown on the ends.
But the rest of it looks good.
good. Let's see what happens. I'm not an avocado expert, but if it was some other kind of vegetable, I'd just cut the brown off and say, we ain't using you.
I believe it's going to
be okay. Part of it anyway, Mom. So I'm going to take the little seed out. Now, folks, that avocado, it was a little brown on the end, but I'm telling you, 6 weeks for an avocado. That's not bad. Just to have a little brown down here that I'm going to trim out. It'll work for an avocado for a Taco Tuesday right here.
I'm glad I don't eat it.
Mama says she's glad she don't eat it. I guess she's heard her, but... And it's still firm. I mean, I'm telling you, I am really impressed with the length of time that these have been in there and that they're still. And they were ripe when I bought them. I bought them to use, and I really forgot those in there.
Do you need this ripped out?
Yes, Mom. A little bit of taco sauce.
What about the mushrooms?
No, Mom. We're good with that. So now there is a little brown here on this as I'm cutting it, but I'm just going to cut that off, and I'm going to use that part. Mama, if you got a garbage bag, you always do.
I will get you one, sir.
Well, you don't have to. I can go get one. I thought you always had one.
I have one there.
Well, I know your habits, and I know you always have a garbage bag. Mama always has... She cleans as she goes. And that one's getting brown in there. We're going to pitch the rest of that. So I'm not getting all of it. And it would have been better to have used it 5.5 weeks ago. Let's taste it.
This is the bad end, right?
Still fresh. Yeah, that's the bad part. Still fresh as a daisy, as they say. Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, well, I'll get my fingers.
Now, Mama, what makes you think I would ever get your fingers?
That little old thing sure got a big old hard seed, ain't it?
It does. Now, a lot of people say leave the seed in there and all that. I never have done that. If I'm going to save one after I peel it, I will put it under water, put it in a bowl, put water, or make it airtight. Or I will just chop it up and use it and put saran wrap on lay the saran wrap on the surface of the avocado. You know what I'm saying? You put it in the bowl, then you tuck the saran wrap down and touch all the surface. So I will do it that way if I'm going to keep them overnight. Mom, I'm going to go ahead and peel this other one. You probably won't touch this, will you?
No, sir.
But since it's 6 weeks old anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and try it and see what it looks like. Now, Mama is over here. She has put, this one is the same way. It's dark on that end. Mama has put some fish in the Easy Bake Oven in the air fryer. I've had a lot of questions about the Easy Bake Oven. It is a KitchenAid brand. We do have it on our Amazon website. It does have an air fryer. It does have a convection oven. We had another one that we used for a long time. Loved it. Still have it out in the canning kitchen. And still use it. But it did not have an air fryer. So Mama and I decided we wanted to try an air fryer because we heard so much good stuff about them. And we do use that air fryer option a lot. So I found this Easy Bake. I didn't want the air fryer on the countertop because what's one more product on the countertop? So I found this Easy Bake with the air fryer. So we upgraded to that, and the cost wasn't that much difference than the whole Easy Bake versus just buying an air fryer. So that's how we come to get a different one for the air fryer option. And we have used it quite often, haven't we, Mama? Yeah. We air fry French fries. We air fry all kinds of goodies in it, and it works out really well. Now, folks, if y'all have done much with avocado, you know that those Tupperware Fridge Smarts have actually saved these avocados to use another day. And I was just going to see what they look like. I really didn't think I'd be able to use them. I really thought, well, we won't have avocado because these are old. But folks, that's delicious avocado. Alright, so that's what we're up to. This meal's coming together so quickly. Now, what kind of exotic fish did we use? It was the best. It was ocean caught, and it was hand-breaded and cared for by someone besides us. Mama, come over.
Get over.
We just are using frozen fish that I got
From
Swans or somebody. But you can use fish sticks. It doesn't have to be. You're just going for a supper to please and eat. Now, if I was going to make the best fish tacos ever, I would use fresh fish, and I would take care of it myself, and I would, I wouldn't have put no peas in my taco mix because that's not traditional. But I had them. So, I'm using them. But this is just Tuesday night supper. I guess what I'm trying to say to you all is you don't have to get excited about everything you cook. And not to be excited and enjoy. I'm just saying you don't have to, I don't have that ingredient. Or I should use, everybody else use, this is yours. Fix it. Eat it. It's going to be good. We bought these. These are not hand-tossed tortillas. We bought these.
I did toss them around then.
And we're going to put these out on our plates. They're not even the right size. They're the big ones. But that's what we like because we use them for everything. We cut them up.
Well, at the store at the time I got them,
This is all we have at our store.
we just kept, they out of stuff so much anymore.
These are so super, super soft.
They're wonderful.
We just love them. And I'm going to show you all a little technique I showed you before. Someone asked me about it the other night, but I'm going to show you how we make our fish tacos as soon as we come back, because the fish is done. Everything I'm going to put on them is done. And we're fixing to eat in just a few seconds. So let's take just a second to pause, and we'll be right back. Okay, the fish is ready, so everything else is good to go. Now what I did is I took 2 of the large tortillas here, as you see them. I've laid them down here, and I'm going to cut them. Someone asked about this the other night, so I thought this is a good opportunity to show you how. I'm going to start in the center, and I'm just going to cut one cut from the center all the way down. That's it. And you're going to have, this is what your tortilla is going to look like. Okay, so I'm going to make Mama's first. Now, Mama, you approved of this taco seasoning tonight, right? All right. So first thing I'm going to add is a piece of fish. Now this, as you can tell, is just frozen fish that we bought. I think this came from Schwann's, but you can get it at any store. Any kind, you can get the little fish sticks, you can get fish nuggets, any kind of frozen quick fish, or you can use the same recipe for some good home grown fish and some fresh fish too. So it doesn't hurt if you use it. So I'm gonna lay that piece of fish right there, just like that. Next thing I'm going to do is put some of this wonderful taco sauce, I'm calling it. It's all that stuff we mixed up earlier. And I'm going to put it right there. Mama, can I entice you with a little bit of avocado?
No, sir.
But she will take a little lettuce. And as you can see, I've already got this in the fridge smart because that's the only way we can keep it. So I'm just going to put a little lettuce, a little carrot. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see what I'm up to? And I'm going to put a little lettuce. And this is purple cabbage mixed in with the lettuce. And the lettuce is just tender and soft and good. Mama, you want a little taco sauce?
Just a tiny bit.
Just the tiniest of amounts, she said.
What did I do with that spoon? I guess I put it in the tomatoes. I'm sorry.
Well, Mama, that's okay. Right here's one. And this may have been the one you laid down.
You want water, sir?
Yes, please. I've got my coffee, so a little water will be great. Now this is Mama's. As you can see, it's mild. It's tame, isn't it, Mama?
It was really good.
I mean, this... spoon, don't you go all the way to the bottom. Would you like a little sprinkle of salt over your lettuce?
No.
Would you like some fresh tomato?
I want some tomatoes.
Fresh canned tomato.
Yeah, and you can put a little salt on the tomatoes.
Okay, so I'm going to put your tomatoes right there. Try not to get all that juice going there, folks. And she did say I could put a little salt on that, so here we go. Alright, so now I've got the fish, I've got the sauce, and I've got the other ingredients, the lettuce, and a little bit of taco sauce. And there it is, all proportioned out on our tortilla shell. So now all I'm going to do is just take this piece here, where the split is, and I'm going to roll it up to here. See, one time from here to here. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to push it over to here. That's one time from here to here, 2 times. And then I'm going to take this piece and just pull it right up here on the top. Like that. And Mama, that sauce is going to run out of it, but you got a fork to eat it with.
Yeah.
So that is what we're having. It's all snug in there. And it is our version of fish taco. Now, you can pick that up and eat it if you want to, but I know you probably won't.
I'm Nessie Marvin if I do that.
So I'm going to use the same process with mine. So one piece of fish there. I'm going to put my version of this wonderful taco sauce right here. Just like that. I'm going to add some lettuce. That's what I like about the spring mix. I don't have to do any prep of cabbage and carrots, but they're here. Don't have to do all that shredding of different things, but they're here. It's a win-win. So there's that. And I too like a little tomato on mine. But I'm going to use another little ingredient or two here that Mama didn't approve of. I'm going to use some jalapenos. And I'm going to use some of this avocado that was wonderfully preserved for the past 6 weeks in the refrigerator.
That's unreal.
It is unreal. I mean, I amaze myself every few days with how much the Fridge Smart saves us. Now, this lettuce will last until we eat it, I'm sure, because, I mean, it won't be that long eating it. And I'm going to put a little taco sauce right there. Now, let's watch this one more time. So, here it is. It's all laid out in 4 portions, and it's just cut from the center to the end. And all I'm going to do is take the fish piece, and I'm going to fold it right up here onto the sauce. I'm going to bring this one right across to all those wonderful veggies. Cup them in there. Don't you slip out. Then I'm going to take this piece and pull it right up here. Well, did you see that, Mama? It's so soft.
I know it.
And there you have it. You could eat it just like that in your hand.
You're dripping a little bit.
A little bit.
Your tomatoes, you didn't drain your tomatoes.
I didn't drain them that good, but I knew we was going to do ours like this. But that's so easy, folks. That's easy eating right there. Mama, I'm just going to eat on this cutting board.
Oh, you're just going to say.
Let's bless our supper. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for the privilege of eating it, dear Lord. And we just thank you for all the people out working every day and bringing these goods into us, dear Lord. And we're just so thankful. And be with all those that are suffering in the COVID. Be with each and every prayer request that's turned in. And be with all the people watching. In your precious name we pray. Amen. Okay, Mama. You eat up and tell me what you think. And if you think... Now, I could have cut that fish up and, spread it all over the whole thing. But you don't have to. It's all good. And when you cut into it, it's all good. And it's quick and easy. That's the point of a Taco Tuesday, is it's fast and easy. You can cut your piece of fish right there and add to that little piece. See, you get fish in every bite. What's the verdict, Mama?
That's very good.
It's very good. For somebody who don't really care for fish tacos. I told Mama, I said, I'm going to make fish tacos. She said, what on earth are you going to do? Just like that. What on earth are you going to do?
That's your water.
Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
You approve?
Yes, it's very good.
It's Mama approved. Can I make them again?
Well, we'll wait a while. I ain't big on tacos. I've noticed that hardly.
Mama said, now, I don't know about all that. When I was telling her I was going to make it. And she said, I said, Mama, think about it as a fish sandwich on a tortilla shell. She bought right into that. She said, now I can understand that. That sounds pretty good. Is it anything like you thought it would be, Mama?
No.
Now, we've made these before with the traditional taco meat and taco stuff.
And with chicken.
And with chicken. You like those. Mm-hmm. But this is the first time with fish.
You buy fish sometimes out. But
Yeah. Mama likes catfish. And that's it. That's about it. Do you eat any other kind of fish, Mama?
I'll eat cod.
Yeah. And tilapia.
Yeah, very seldom tilapia, but if I could pick, it'd be catfish and cod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would be good, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Mama, have you got a joke for me?
No, I ain't had time.
I ain't either. Mama did take, how many cookbooks you take today, Mama?
It's between 60 and 70 today. I had more in the car.
You did a bunch.
I've got over 200 in the car, but you got to pack them in. But when you tie up the post...
They are so gracious and so kind, and we would never want to over, you can't just take in 200 books and let them stand there and do them all at one time. So Mama breaks it up, and that's a good thing. So Mama?
I should have them all mailed by Friday, like you said.
All mail by Friday, she said.
I could mail them about all tomorrow, but like I said, we wouldn't do that, take that many in at one time.
But they'll be there in the next, 5 to 7 days, they said. So if you order one, they'll be there. I've got pepper or something. Good cold water.
And more hot peppers.
No, Mama, there wasn't a hot pepper. It was just a little bit of black pepper. I cannot believe how good these avocados have stayed in the Fridge Smarts. If you don't know what Fridge Smarts are, this is a Fridge Smart. And on the side here, it tells you everything you can put in them and what you can't and what you can. And there's a little vent on the top that circulates the moisture level in there. And it's half solid and fully open. And you just put that on there. And whatever you put in here, magically, stays fresh for much longer. The avocado, it says not to put it in here. But I did. Because I'm a rule breaker. And I've never had one like that good before. So whatever that means. But these are good, and I use them, even like I just told you, when you're not supposed to. And we use them for different things. And they're wonderful. Someone asked me, could you can store anything you want to in them. It's just they're designed for those things. But you can use them any way you want to use them. Because I did. The avocado said don't even put it in there. At first I thought, I ain't going to put it in there. I thought, I'll put it in there and see. And I forgot about them. I found them yesterday. They're still good. Still delicious. Mama, if you don't have nothing else for the folks, I guess we'll go because I don't even have a joke today. Somebody told me a good joke the other day on here, and I was going to remember it. Sometimes they're really good, and I think, I'll remember that one. No need to write it down.
You usually remember jokes very well.
I do.
For years.
I know.
I can't remember if it's just told to me.
It was something. I've got part of it in my head, but I don't want to mess it up because it ain't in there just exactly right.
Oh, your head ain't just exactly right, or the joke.
This bowl that I use is the That's a Bowl Junior, and you can't buy these at Tupperware normally. There's really not a price on them, I don't think, but they are offering them in the 4-bowl set that we showed you last night. You can go back and look at our video. And this is that's a bowl that's with that set. And it comes with, normally that 3-piece bowl set's $75, but right now you get those 3 pieces plus that's a bowl for just $50. And if you get $50 purchase of anything, you get the measuring cups and the measuring spoons for half price, which is $12.50. So you can't beat that deal.
No.
We got a few more Tupperware products to show you. The Flavor Saver, which is a wonderful container for your turkeys and your hams. And it's got a basket in it, lift out. I didn't show you that last night. But we will show you that in a day or so. And there's some more little things. Maybe ours will come in. We got the pie station that comes. What's it called?
Pie stacker.
Pie stacker, I think.
Or something like that.
And we'll show you some of that. So anyhow, folks, we're going to go tonight. Mama, you got anything else?
No, I don't think.
Just time to eat, folks. We're going to eat these fish tacos and probably watch some TV and do a few things, do some cookbooks. Then it'll be time to head to the bed.
On the cookbooks, the ones that I'm getting like from middle of last week, because we've got so many, I won't have enough books in this order, but I can get all the envelopes ready, the packages, just like I have this order, and get it out in just 2 or 3 days. But
so if you've ordered since October, this way, from the 1st of October to now, you may not get your book. This shipment, it may be after the shipment December 1st, because y'all have been so generous and so kind to order more. And Mama thought maybe y'all were tired of cookbooks. She said the orders have slowed right down. Let's don't order yet. Let's wait. Well, we waited. We got a little bit behind. But I did talk to the woman.
Well, it wasn't really our fault. It was the
Well, it took them a little longer.
supplies to get their supplies.
I talked to the woman, and she said we should get our books by December, the first week, in that first week. So we get them shipped out so quickly, and we got the envelopes ready to go. They should be there by Christmas. We won't make that guarantee, and we'll know more as the books come in. And they have told us before they'll be here on a certain day, and they're coming 2 weeks early. Because they're just a business, and they're just doing what they have to do with. I just realized, Mom, I left my apron on again.
I was just going to tell you, I've got on this pretty fall apron somebody sent me. Ain't those the prettiest
Those
color?
are beautiful, Mom. Mama likes seasonal.
Yes, I do.
But Mama, I also don't like you wear your apron to the table. What's happened to you tonight?
Well, it's just the rushing to eat, I guess. But I just left mine on.
All right.
But I was going to say on the cookbooks, on the checks, if you don't want your check cashed early, don't send it. But then you've got to wait on the cookbook. Excuse me.
You got the hiccups, Mom?
Yeah. Wait on the cookbooks because I won't have your envelope here and ready.
Okay.
It may explain that. I know I'm twisting it up.
Let me interpret that. We don't cash our checks. We deposit them directly into the church bank account. So we had been waiting to deposit the checks the day she went to the post office. But that's when we're on top of the orders and they're coming in and we're processing them that night. We've got the books. She takes the check, she takes it, and then deposit goes to the post office. But when we're in these gaps and there's time in between, it doesn't work out, and people start writing and saying, "Hey, my check's not cleared. Hey, are you gonna? What's going on?" And then they'll say, "I've changed accounts now since I wrote that check." So we get into those messes. So now, as the checks come in, Mama deposits them. So you may see where your check has been deposited and cleared your bank, but we're still got to wait on the order, and that's what happened this time to a few you folks. And I understand, once the check clears, you expect the product in a few days, and that's normal. But when you're in these gaps of waiting, you do have to do something. So that's the reason sometimes it's that way. Mm-hmm. When we get straightened out after this round, if y'all want more, we'll stay caught up, and I'll keep them ordered at the halfway point like we used to, and we'll try to keep from having any more gaps. We really will.
One lady said she ordered one for her daughter or granddaughter, and her check had cleared, but she hadn't received her book yet. I was just... her name, I can't think of it. But she, her book was mailed out today.
Okay.
I got these books at about 3 o'clock or a little later yesterday evening.
Yeah, they came in kind of late.
So.
All right, folks, we're going to go, and you all have a great evening, and we're going to say, find you something good to eat, make you some memories, and say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all.
Bye, y'all.